Lisa takes point with her spear raised. Yuji walks in the center, and Tina covers the rear with her bow ready. As they move deeper into the forest, Yuji quietly thinks to himself. The slimes are spread out around the area, which makes sense. A forest this dangerous would naturally have a huge monster population. He glances through his growing list of magic skills. This is actually a good chance to experiment. Yuji continues thinking. If I accidentally use something like Hellfire of Demise again, it'll turn into a disaster, and my MP will crash instantly. So this time I need efficient spells. He scrolls through his status screen, then suddenly, one skill catches his attention, Magic Power Limiter. Yuji's eyes widen slightly. Wait. He taps the skill. As I thought, it limits mana consumption. A number appears on the screen, Magic Power Limiter, 1. Yuji stares at it carefully. So these are the spells I can cast using only 1 mana. Several spells appear beneath it, Tiny Flame Bullet, Pebble Bullet, Water Supply, Wind Cutter. Yuji immediately becomes interested. One of the slimes suddenly contacts him. Yuji, monsters ahead, wolves. Yuji focuses through the slime's vision. A pack of wolves moves through the trees. They're average for this area, but compared to the monsters near Fasta, they're stronger. He slowly raises his hand. Perfect test subjects. Magic Transfer. Water Supply. A burst of water sprays forward. Magic Transfer. Pebble Bullet. Sharp stones launch through the air like slingshots. Magic Transfer. Tiny Flame Bullet. Small flames streak through the forest and strike the wolves directly. Yuji watches carefully. So water supply literally just creates water, useful for survival. Pebble Bullet doesn't hit hard, but it's enough to knock enemies down. Wind Cutter is nearly invisible, but weak. Then his eyes narrow toward the burning wolves, but Tiny Flame Bullet. The flames spread rapidly across the monsters. That one's surprisingly strong. He studies the results closely. It's weaker than Fireball, but with only 1 mana cost, the efficiency is incredible. Just then, Tina suddenly slows down. Something's wrong. Yuji looks toward her. What is? Tina scans the forest nervously. There are too few monsters. Lisa notices it too. We've been walking for a long time, but nothing attacked us. Tina's expression tightens. That's abnormal. Yuji casually replies. There were monsters. The girls stop and stare at him. I've just been having the slimes eliminate them before they reached us. Silence. Tina blinks repeatedly. You didn't let even one through. Lisa looks horrified. How many did you kill already? Yuji shrugs calmly. I'm using low-cost spells. My mana's fine. The girls exchange confused looks. Low cost. But before anyone can continue, the atmosphere suddenly changes. A massive dark aura rises from the ground itself. The sky slowly begins to darken. Lisa immediately grips her spear. Tina looks upward nervously. No way. She turns toward Yuji. The dark sky, that isn't your slimes too, right? Yuji quickly shakes his head. No. Even he looks confused. I'm not doing anything. The forest grows darker and darker, not like sunset, not like storm clouds. It feels unnatural. Yuji narrows his eyes. It's like an eclipse. But the sun is still visible. An uneasy silence spreads through the forest. Yuji immediately contacts his slimes. Do you sense any powerful monsters nearby? The slimes answer nervously. There aren't any strong monsters. Then they hesitate, and that's what feels scary. Suddenly, one slime panics. Yuji, something appeared. A massive dark energy forms out of nowhere. The ground twists violently, and a gigantic monster slowly emerges from the darkness itself. The slime trembles. There was nothing there a moment ago. Yuji immediately asks, did it notice you? We're safe, but it might find you. Yuji instantly turns toward Tina and Lisa. A huge monster just appeared 1 kilometer ahead. Tina reacts immediately. Retreat. She points deeper into the forest. I know a safe route. Follow me. Lisa nods. Roger. The 3 of them sprint through the trees. As they run, Tina shouts back toward Yuji. Was it the Earth Dragon? Yuji concentrates through the slime's vision. I don't know. Then he quietly mutters, "Monster invisibility." The slime disappears from sight and carefully approaches the creature. Yuji peers through its eyes and finally sees it clearly. A gigantic dragon-like monster stands in the darkness. Its presence alone feels overwhelming. Yuji's expression stiffens. That doesn't look like an earth dragon. It's bigger and much stronger. Tina's face turns pale, stronger than an earth dragon. If that's true. She swallows hard. That's disaster class. Then she quickly regains focus. In that case, our mission is already complete. Yuji looks at her, even if it's not the earth dragon. Tina nods. The quest was to investigate dangerous monsters in the forest. She points ahead. That thing is more than enough. Then she suddenly spots something. There. A narrow valley entrance appears ahead. We're going inside. Yuji looks uncertain. If we enter a valley and monsters appear inside, we'll lose our escape route. Tina shakes her head. That's the Delight Gorge. Lisa quickly adds, "It's famous as a safe zone." Tina explains while running. The terrain prevents strong monsters from entering. Lisa nods. In over 100 years, no monster above C rank has appeared there. Yuji quietly contacts Proud Wolf. Scout ahead just in case. Proud Wolf immediately responds, "Roger." He dashes into the gorge ahead of them. Moments later, a slime urgently contacts Yuji. "Yuji, that dragon-like monster is following you." The gigantic creature reaches the entrance of the gorge. Then, boom, its footsteps shake the entire valley. Yuji glances back and sees the massive silhouette approaching through the darkness. His expression hardens. Now we really can't turn back. If there's another monster inside the gorge, we'll have to choose which one to fight. As they continue running, Yuji asks, "How long does this gorge continue?" Tina answers while catching her breath, "About 30 kilometers. It's a long detour, but if we follow the bottom path, we can leave the Delight Forest safely." Yuji nods slightly. Long is fine as long as it's safe. Then he quietly thinks, "Please don't let today be the one day in 100 years that something appears here." Tina suddenly slows again. The atmosphere feels strange. Yuji glances at her. "Strange. I've come to the Delight Gorge many times before." She looks around nervously, but it's never been this quiet. Yuji immediately realizes the cause, the slimes. To keep them safe, the slimes have been eliminating every monster nearby. Then Lisa suddenly notices something ahead. Wait. Burned corpses litter the ground, monster after monster reduced to ash. Lisa stares in disbelief. Did the slimes do this? There are so many. Then she freezes. Is that a red bear? Even burned beyond recognition, its massive body remains visible. Tina's eyes widen. A red bear is C rank. It appeared inside the gorge. Yuji nods calmly. Yeah. Tina grips her bow tighter. A C rank monster hasn't appeared here in over a century. She looks up toward the darkened sky. The monster's behavior is completely abnormal. Could all of this be connected? Then suddenly, the slimes scream through telepathy. "Yuji, this is bad. The earth dragon is ahead." Heavy footsteps echo through the gorge. Boom, boom, boom. Yuji's eyes widen. Seriously. The earth dragon was already here. He quickly assesses the situation. A mysterious disaster-class monster behind them, an earth dragon ahead, and the narrow gorge trapping them in between. Yuji slowly exhales. We have no choice. We fight. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, comment your favorite moment, and subscribe for more anime content. Thanks for watching your otaku panels, and I'll see you in the next video.